a big part of any grand final is the entertainment, Jane, and tonight is no different.
30 years on from her powerful grand final performance and 5 months on from her passing, Tina Turner will tonight be honoured here at Accor Stadium with a special tribute.
Rugby league and the Queen of Rock and Roll. An odd couple perhaps, but a match made in heaven. It was 1989. Attendance and viewership were on shaky ground. The game was desperate for a boost. Enter stage right, Tina Turner. A new anthem born a year later. An ad filmed in London featuring some of league's biggest names. The hope of officials to change the public's perception of the sport and its players.
We want to present these guys as we really believe they are. And that is dynamic, that is sexy, they're physical, and they're smart.
And Tina couldn't be more thrilled.
When I saw that they weren't padded, it's just real men out here with the, just shoes on their feet. I think they could probably do it without the shoes as well. I thought, respect, this is a man's game.
By bringing together the worlds of showbiz and sport, Rugby League's greatest campaign was born.
And now a special moment for the New South Wales Rugby League.
September 25th, 1993, the stage set for the Broncos Dragons decider. But Tina stole the show.
You're simply the best.
The timeless anthem becoming the soundtrack for Rugby League. Grand final entertainment which remains to this day simply the best. And tonight, the cast of Tina, the Tina Turner musical, will honour the most unlikely of footy icons who changed the NRL.
Still gives you chills, doesn't it?
Huge.
And we are pleased to say that Tim Omaji joins us now. He plays the role of Ike Turner in that musical. Good morning to you, Tim.
Morning.
Thanks for joining
Morning, Tim.
us.
Thank you for having me.
What a legacy, hey?
Yes, Tina Turner,
Yeah.
Queen of Rock and Roll. What an honour to be here today, celebrate her.
Those NRL ads, they were iconic,
Yes,
right?
yes.
She is very much iconic. What sort of impact did she and those ads have on you?
Well, I grew up in Canberra, so I was a bit of a Raiders fan, and that's when I got to see her ad and get introduced to her through that ad. I didn't know Tina Turner at all until these iconic ads came on, and hearing that song, hearing the power of such an incredible performer, I was like, Mom and Dad, who is that? I'm getting affected. I want to be wherever she is.
It's a masterstroke.
It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, because you wouldn't necessarily have put the two together, the NRL and Tina Turner, but right now, now they're intertwined.
Yes, yes. And knowing her story very intimately, I see that. I see the alignment of persistence, of pushing through adversity, of being the best in the world.
Yeah.
And that's what they both are.
So,
Amazing.
Tim, we're going to see a bit of a tribute tonight
Yes.
by the cast of Tina Turner the musical. What can you tell us about it?
Look, guys, you're going to be blown away by this incredible cast, led by Ruva Ngwenya, who plays Tina in the musical, one of the best voices in the country, and we're just going to be jamming out to Tina's songs. And 30 years since she came and the Queen did her thing, it is only fitting that we set the roof. If this had a roof, we'd blow it off. Let's put it that way.
That is quite the promise. And we are also going to be hearing from you separately, Tim.
Yes, I have the honor of doing the national anthem and after Welcome to Country, and it's, we're here, it's a special moment, we're all celebrating it. This will be my first national anthem for a national sport, so wish me luck, guys.
Are you nervous?
A little bit, yeah. You know what, it's getting hot out here.
Nerves are good.
And
Nerves are good.
Nerves, it's anticipation. I'm ready for it.
I
Amazing.
wish you all the best.
We also know you guys go way back. You competed against each other in a Bachelor of the Year competition a few years ago. Who came out on top in that? Do you
Wow,
know?
I didn't think we were going to go there. We're going there.
I don't want to brag, but have you seen my abs?
Mate, look, we should do a redo.
Tim was very popular. He still is, must be said, with the ladies who are all eyeing him off around the...
I mean, just watching you, but look at those those smiles. I mean, how can you pick between those two smiles?
I think we say that we came equal third.
That's right.
Because they only announced a winner and a runner-up.
No, I think we were simply the best.
We were.
How about that?
Absolutely.
Come on.
Well, I'm sure you will
Good
be
luck
tonight. Tim.
Cheers. Thank you, guys.
Best of luck.
Appreciate
Looking
it.
forward to it.
The Tina Turner musical is now playing in Sydney before heading to Perth, Adelaide, Brisbane and Melbourne next year. You can head to the website on the screen for ticket details.
First, let's head to Sarah Stewart, who is deep in Panthers heartland this morning. Sarah, everyone wants to know, can they make it a three-peat?
All right, can they make it a three-peat, everyone? That's what they want to know. Well, you heard it here. Of course they can make it a three-peat when you ask everybody out here. And have a look at this house. We've got all the kids here this morning. They're already playing. Give us a wave, kids. We've got all the teams spread out all the way around. Look, they love it here, don't they? We've got all the flags out the top. We've got the grown-ups on this side. We've kind of divided them a little bit. But look, I want to have a chat to you. Dave, you've been a fan for how long?
I've been a member of the club since 1971. I was a fan before that, so it's quite a few years.
Just a couple.
Yeah, they only came into the competition in 67, so I joined the club very shortly thereafter.
You've seen the highs and the lows. How good is it at the moment? Can they get three in a row?
It's fantastic at the moment. You know, we've been through the highs and the lows, but we've always had faith that they'd come back, and certainly they have over the last 4 years. And I think the high's going to, I know the high's going to get a lot higher today.
Yeah, very good. And Anthea, or should we say Panthea, whose house it is today, show us your nails. Oh my goodness. You are going to the game tonight. You're going to the club after that.
Our very first grand final experience, and I can't wait there to see the boys tonight when they get home.
You really just bleed Panthers.
Absolutely. Sure do.
And you've been a fan for a long time?
Yeah,
as well?
since the early 70s, and it's always been Panthers around here, and we've been through the lows and with the wooden spoon a few times, but now we're in the good times, and we'll have 3 repeats tonight, and it'll go really well.
I love the confidence. And you know what? So we've got the ones that have been the fans forever. People like Miller, though, you're inspired by these guys, hey? You want to be a player just like them?
Yes.
Yeah? Who's your favourite and why?
Tago.
Yeah? And why is he your favourite?
He sets up tries, he does good runs, and he just makes the team be good.
Yeah, well done. And you're the cousin. Yeah. How confident are you about tonight?
Pretty confident that we're going to win.
Yeah? And how much would it mean to all of you kids if the Panthers won again?
Oh, a lot. A lot. Very 100%.
Yeah?
A lot.
Yeah? And how many by? We've heard 92 before. How many are you?
69.
69! Oh, my goodness. All right. Everybody, one final time. Are we going to do 3 in a row? Yes! Oh, we are confident. Yes.
Sarah, thank
Nothing
you.
like confidence.
Geez, they've had their fun though, haven't they?
I mean, that is a lot of success for some very young children, isn't it? They need to, maybe they need to learn.
Let's head to Brisbane, because despite that devastating defeat yesterday for the Lions in the AFL, Ashlyn Krukellis is there this morning. Ash, can the Broncos, can they do it this time? Can they bring it home?
Well, we hope so, Clinton Jane. I certainly agree with you. We're not going for a three-peat here. We're trying to break a 17-year premiership drought, the longest in the club's history. I do have with me some of the Broncos' most passionate fans here this morning, including Louise and John, who drive around in Brisbane's most sought-after car at the moment. It gets around town. I bet it gets some beeps. Louise, how are the nerves this morning?
Oh, I'm feeling nervous, but I'm very confident that we can do it, and I think we will.
Yeah, what a turnaround for this club. Wooden Spooners in 2020, grand finalists now. John, who do you put the success down to? Is it Coach Kevy Walters or Adam Reynolds?
I put it down to both of them, Kevy and Adam, and they've done a marvellous job for this club. I can hug Kevy all day. I love you, Kevy. I can hug you all day.
I could give Kevy a hug too. Meanwhile, give Reno a hug and look after him. We need him tonight. And speaking of injury scares, I'm going to come over here and speak to Steve. Steve moved to Australia 25 years ago from England. You are a big Herbie Farnworth fan, of course, being an Englishman. You must have been nervous when he gave us a scare at training earlier this week.
Had it strapped up for a little bit there, but we've got over it now, and we're just going to get in and plough in and get both those hands on the trophy.
And we're all good to go. Thank goodness. We are at Broncos HQ here this morning. This is where many fans will gather tonight to watch the game. There'll be a big screen set up in the car park, so plenty of room for everyone. What we've been noticing here this morning, though, is a steady stream of fans arriving, meeting to make their way to the airport to get to the game. Have a look.
I'm from Dalby, so 3 hours west of Brisbane. I'm headed to Sydney for the grand final.
Yes, how exciting is that?
Very exciting. I'm going to be tired by the end of the night, but it'll be worth it.
Can't wait. I'm super excited to watch the boys. It was disappointing for us, so jump on the boys bandwagon and get down to support them.
Yeah, NRLW legend Ali Brigginshaw there. Of course, Queensland is represented in the NRLW final today with the Gold Coast Titans coming up against the Newcastle Knights. Hopefully it will be a double for Queensland. No matter what happens, though, there'll be a big fan day for the Broncos at River Stage at 10 o'clock tomorrow. We will be broadcasting it all live on 9 here in Queensland. Hopefully we'll have a trophy to show off. Come on, the Broncos. Yes.
Something to cheer about still, Ash. Thank you.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?